Hi, my name's Jackie Musto, and I am the author-illustrator of K&P, which is a story about a girl whose best friend is a skeleton, and I am the illustrator for a steampunk comic called Lady Skylark, and they both star two very awesome, cool ladies. So they are something I've been working on forever and will work on for the rest of time, so that's pretty fun. Pretty much my daily sort of thing is I get up, I'll do a lot of sketching, I'll try and get a couple pages sort of planned out ahead of time. I usually try to work on one issue at a time of K&P because it's easier to kind of break the story down. And then I do a little sketching in my sketchbook, and then I go straight to digital. So all of my work is done in Photoshop with a tablet. I do all my drawing, coloring, everything is done that way. And I find it's a really interesting process to be able to work that way, because when I was working traditionally, I used to get very scared that I was going to mess something up and waste a lot of my time, but I found that digital's actually allowed me to get kind of looser and freer, especially with color, because if I make a mistake, I can just kind of undo it and I haven't wasted an entire day on something, so that's a lot of fun for me. I do absolutely everything except for the writing of Lady Skylark, which is done by Chris right here behind me. He does the writing for that, but yeah, we do everything ourselves. It's written, it's illustrated, it's published, it's printed, it's all that stuff. Thank goodness for my awesome readers who are so supportive, and Kickstarter, which has allowed me to actually print these books, because printing in color when you're doing it by yourself, a very expensive process. So because I do everything ahead of time, I actually release it as a webcomic first, and when there's enough of it, we print it. So when I go to print on Kickstarter, it's kind of like a guarantee. It's not like you're going to have to wait 3 years and then maybe see a book. It's done, it'll get printed, and then it gets sent to you. It's almost like pre-ordering the book, which is really cool. If you have a story that you want to tell, I would say tell it, and worry about kind of finding an audience as you go. K&P started as a funny idea that I would talk with people about. I'm like, oh, what about a girl whose best friend was a skeleton, but no one sees a skeleton? So is she kind of like crazy and seeing stuff, or is there something else going on? And I just started doing a couple pages at a time, and then people would say, when's the next one coming out? When's the next one coming out? When's the next one coming out? So it became a webcomic, and the webcomics became a book. So I mean, if you've got a story that you have to tell, if you're passionate about, just do it. Just do it, and then people will find you, which is really nice. But the only thing I would say, do as I say, not as I do. Start with a shorter story. Not like a, 60-issue epic, because that's, you're married to it and you love it, but God help you, it's going to take you a long time to get through all that. So start with something short, like 8 or 12 pages, and that way you have something finished that you can take to people and show it to them. And if you ever want to talk to another female artist, call us. We love hearing from you. We love talking to you. We're very cool about that. It's not going to be like, oh, it's another girl. Get out of here. We love talking to other people who are going through the same thing that we are. So please feel free to contact me, contact anybody. We love it. We love it so.